Hey everybody, this is part 3 of the blues licks for Metalheads. So for this one, the one I want to focus on is just doing, basically going back and forth. So again, we're still going to use this E minor blues shape here. Just to remind you what it is, I'll play it one more time slowly. So that's the shape we're using, but we're only going to use 2 strings at a time. So what you can now, neat thing about this lick is that you can pick almost any two pairs within this shape, and it's going to sound good. So let's say we're going to start on let's go the high E and the B string again, because that's where we've been hanging out, and it's been going well so far. So let's do it with those 2. So this is the kind of thing I'm going for here for this lesson. So with this one, it's funny, this is one of those licks that I've been playing so long myself, and I have to think about how I do it. So I think I start with an upstroke. Yeah, it definitely starts on an upstroke. It's funny, I didn't realize I started the other one on an upstroke either. It's amazing how often an upstroke is more helpful. I think I told you that I learned that off of a Sean Lane video, and sure enough, it's really working out for me too. I thought, well, maybe it works for Sean Lane, like Guitar God, but it works for us mortals as well. So, so what it is, I should probably slow it down by now, huh? So, let's see, 12th fret E string, or no, let's start 15th fret E string, and again we're using these shapes right here. So I won't tell you what the frets are anymore because we're still within that shape. So that's all we're doing is I'm going, I'll call front note, back note, because this will work on any part of this shape here. So because you notice with this box shape, there's a front note and a back note all the way down the string, all the way down the shape, right? So it's going to go on the high E string, front, back, and then front on the B string. So you know which 3 notes they are. I'm just going to play them slowly now. So that's the main pattern, but if you keep doing that over and over again, it gets pretty boring. So what you want to do is every now and then double up on the other pattern. So you notice every now and then I'm going. Right, so the basic pattern is just, but every now and then you throw a double. All right, just hanging out on that E string. So. Something like that. So that's that, and you can do that on any of these pairs of strings here. So I just picked a different spot within that shape. So you just pick 2 strings and you go between the 2 like that. Let me show you one variation though that I call the dime bag variation, because I always think of dime bag Darrell with this type of lick. So remember our shape was 15, 12, 15, 12, 14, 12, right? But if instead of going 14, 12, we go 15, 12 on the G string, so it's just 1/2 step different, but it changes the vibe of it completely. So you know, you can have a lot of fun with that. So follow that same picking pattern I showed you, but instead of, say, so the normal shape would go 15, 12, 14. Instead, you go up to the 15. And you throw those same variations in there where you double up sometimes to the, like that. So, really fun lick, and again, you can get a lot of mileage out of this too. And there's all sorts of 2-note patterns that you can get all the way up and down the neck that, you know, you could, you know, that was a little slop, but you get the idea. Zach Wilde actually does a lot of great variations with this, much better than what I'm doing here, but same kind of idea. So there's a third one, all right? So now we got 3 essential blues licks for metalheads. So subscribe to my channel, check out my music. You know the drill. All right, thanks.